guys? Mike Gross here, rockinguitarlessons.com. That's Fall Out Boy with I'm Like a Lawyer, the acoustic version per request of Shane Austin. Dude, I hadn't heard this song, man. It's catchy, man. That singer has got a really good voice. It's a very well written song, man. I'm digging it. So this is how they're playing it. I'm going to show you. Tune standard. And this is a chord that's used in jazz a lot. Really cool sounding chord. It shouldn't be too hard. What you want to do is go middle finger 6E, mute out the A, which you'll naturally probably do. If not, angle it a little bit, and then go third finger on 6D and pinky on 6G. It's a minor 7 chord. And the beat or the pulse in it is really cool. It's a chord and a fret hand mute through all of it. You'll see what I mean. So you'll be hitting string 6 through 3. Keep in mind string 5, you shouldn't hear it. It should be deadened. So we're going to go. And with your pinky you're probably muting the B, which is good because you're going to accidentally hit it with the pick. But I don't even think you'll have to think about that. It should naturally hit that. So we have... To get that, just lift the pressure off a little bit on that chord, but don't lift your fingers off. Keep them on the strings. That's how you get the fret hand moved. It only takes a tiny little bit of lifting. Okay? So, and it's the 8th note rhythm. So 1 and 2 and then leave your pinky and third finger where they're at. Take your first finger, go to 4A, get rid of your middle finger completely, and tuck that underneath the low E, your first finger, to mute that. And we're going to do the same thing, but it's strings 5, 4, and 3. And this is a D flat chord. So we're going to go. And that's it. You go back and repeat it. And then we do it again on the minor 7 chord, the first one. And then we change. So it's here to here, here to here, here. Here, take a look. And that's what we got going on. That, see the angle of that middle finger? You want that. My pinky's doing it too. Then you switch to the A and touch underneath that low E. Little things like that don't get discussed a lot with teachers. I know I've worked with teachers since 1992, music teachers, and you overhear what's being taught, and you know, they leave out the little things like that, and those are important. It's the difference in it sounding like a karaoke, someone that doesn't know what they're doing, and someone that's taken the time to get all the articulation down and the techniques involved, okay? So it's there, 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 back to that, and then we move over to a F major. It's going to look like a bar chord, but he's not hitting all 6. You need 1 E, 3 A, 3 D, and 2 G. On this one, you'll go a measure of 8th notes, which will be string 6, 5, 4, 3. You'll go. Okay? So check them, you know, go. So we have, here it is up to there. Actually, no, it's a half measure. 1 and 2 and then move it. That's an F. We're going to move it to an F sharp. Just take everything you have there and move it a half step sharp. 2, 4, 4, 3. So that's the one that's the full measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's how you count 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All the ands are downstroke mutes, and all the actual notes that you're saying in there, which are quarter notes, are the chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And that whole progression repeats, and then when it changes, it'll move from that F sharp back to the F, and then you do a measure of it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up to this first chord that we did. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So that's where your full measures are going to come in there. Great song, dude. I'm glad you requested it. I don't think I had any Fall Out Boy up until today. They're a good band. They've always been a good band. They write good, catchy songs. So if you have questions, let me know. I will clear it up with you. The muting is, like I said earlier, is really just as important as the chord itself, and I can't emphasize that enough because that gets overlooked so much. A lot of times, guys, to be honest with you, the longer you play, you naturally do those things. But to me, my job as a teacher is to explain those things. You know, with my private students, you know, I make $50 an hour, $50 an hour. So when people are paying for something like that, even if they weren't, man, I mean, this YouTube channel, it's free for you guys, and it's like, I want to explain it. Those things need to be explained. You catch my drift. Subgroup it and all that stuff. Subscribe, guys. Once you do that, send me your favorite songs. I'll figure them out for you the right way, the way these bands are playing them, and get the tunings right, all that fun stuff for you. This is the acoustic version, so they must have a different version, but Shane, this is the version you wanted, so that's why I did the acoustic. I didn't watch all of the other version, which I'm probably going to go do that in a minute. I want to hear the way they do it non-acoustic. The acoustic version just rocks, man. Like, it's really cool. Do you ever clean your fingernails with your pick? You don't? Oh, you do. And then after you do that, you put your pick in your mouth? I don't. Alright, guys. rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com is how you can email me. And you know how to contact me, man. You can do it on here too, on the YouTube channel. Lessons for guitar, bass, and my wife teaches vocals on Skype. I have a tutorial on here. Check it out. The Ultimate Beginner's Guide DVD. I have a tutorial or a video on that explaining all that. It's 2 hours with the lessons, the pricing, and all that's there. I've had a lot of people purchase it, and they're digging it. So it's cool. I'm glad. rockinguitarlessons.com is my website, and that is coming at the end of 2012. Stay tuned for that. I'm Mike Gross. Spread the word. We'll talk to you later, man. That's Fall Out Boy with something about a lawyer. What was it? I'm like a lawyer. I'm like a lawyer, like on TMZ, you know? Alright, later.